Live from beautiful Oriole Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Wyatt Langford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Towards first, Alonso. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here's Siege to the plate now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jack Leiter. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Stepping in, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
No, that's a ball. Up.
This to center field. He's got it. 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one found hard the other way. Two down, nobody on.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Josh Young. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Evan Carter
Batting
stepping
sixth,
in for the
center
Rangers.
fielder, Evan Carter.
And there's a ball. No score here in the second. And that one ripped to left, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
Fielder, Taylor Ward.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. One away.
Batting fifth, designated hitter,
Jeremiah Jackson will hit next. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Oh!
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. And a 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting sixth,
Colton
center fielder,
Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Cowser.
In the air to left center. Langford has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the third inning. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air center field. And there's one down. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. So a man aboard now with one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Jock Peterson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Top of the third, no score. In the air, right side. O'Neill gets under it. And there's two away. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford digs in now.
Nope, that's away.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. And ball four, two aboard.
Up next for the Rangers.
Seager stands in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The Rangers with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the last of the third. Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. And fouled off. The 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Brings it in. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Tyler O'Neill, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Jackson Holliday. Fly to center his first time. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ball 2.
The Orioles looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, these Rangers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Check swing, no appeal, ball 2. That one to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
For the Rangers,
and now it's Jake Burger to hit. Grounded out his first time. That misses, and that is ball 1.
No.
Right through there for a strike. That's a strike, and now 2-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Struck him out
Up
looking.
next for the Rangers, third
Josh
baseman,
Young
Josh
stepping
Young.
in for the Rangers. Flied to right his first time.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that skips in the dirt. Three two now. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Carter takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Ball.
And that
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Now this is a rocket to left. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's Pete
Leading off for the
Alonso.
Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Oh.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball. There's a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
That one misses.
Inside, ball
So a
4.
leadoff
Take a base.
walk.
That could jumpstart an
Up
offense
next for
that's
the
really struggled to
Orioles,
score in this
left
one. Don't
fielder,
want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Taylor Ward.
So up next, Taylor Ward. First pitch way inside a fastball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone. 3-1 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Go ahead run on
Up next
base.
for the
Jeremiah
Orioles,
Jackson, the next to hit
designated
for the
hitter,
Orioles.
Jeremiah
Struck out looking his first time.
Jackson.
Base hit center field. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first
Up
run of the
next
ball
for
game.
Orioles,
Next to hit,
center
Colton
fielder,
Cowser.
Colton
Flied to left his first time.
Cowser.
To the right side, Berger. Over to Seager. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now at Oriole
on
Park.
for the
We go to the
Rangers.
top of the
Second
5th.
baseman,
Josh Smith
Josh Smith.
stepping in for the Rangers. And that is out of play.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher
Now it's Jansen to
Danny
hit.
Jansen.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball one.
That one missed. Close, but called a ball. And now 3-0. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Up
He
next
did
for the
not
Rangers,
take the bat
the
off his
designated
shoulder
hitter,
the
Jock
entire
Peterson.
at bat.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Flied to right his first time. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Up next for the Rangers,
Back to the
left
top of the
fielder,
order.
Wyatt
Next up
Langford.
for Texas, Wyatt Langford. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Jansen rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double,
Up next
second
for
and
the
third
Rangers,
now.
Didn't take long to get a result
Corey
for that
Seager.
at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, leading off,
Orioles,
Jordan Westberg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with
that's a
some
ball.
authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
That's a ball. Nope, outside.
Oh, that plunked
Yep,
him.
that got him.
And
Take
that's
your base.
now twice he's
Up
been hitting
next
this
for the
one.
Orioles, catcher,
Go ahead run on base. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the
Rutschman.
Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Popped up. And that is foul. The 2-2 on the way. Way high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Roll to short, could be two. There's one. On to first, double play. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Next for the Orioles, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Ball. Hard. Up.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. All set for the top of the sixth.
Rangers.
Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Missed inside with the curve. And foul ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rangers,
Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers.
Burger.
This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Josh Young.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground. Toss to Alonso. Rangers go down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Two now. Missed inside with the curve. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Alexis Diaz.
Henderson.
He's making his second appearance of the
Now
season.
pitching for Texas.
Gunnar Henderson,
Number
the next to
43,
hit for the Orioles.
Alexis Diaz.
On the ground to third, might be two. Young toss to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the
In steps the
Orioles,
polar bear, Pete
first
Alonso.
baseman,
Outfield
Pete
playing very
Alonso.
deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Just
outside.
missed.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Here's a 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. On the warning track and hauls it in. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
That's the ball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And it's even up. Diaz, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park. Top of inning number 7. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cowser makes a nice running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now here is Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And a big swing and a miss.
No, that's a ball.
Popped in the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs. Danny Jansen to hit here.
For the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Jack Peterson.
Whoa.
In the dirt. Jansen off of first with 2 away. Bounce to third. Westberg tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore. Now here's the Orioles DH, Jeremiah Jackson.
Jeremiah Jackson.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Colton Cowser.
Cowser stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
got him swinging.
Up next for the Orioles, third
Jacob
baseman,
Junis on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's
Now
just
pitching
filthy,
for
man. And
Texas.
one of the better
Number
ones in the game,
16,
I'd say. Spin
Jacob
rate's
Junis.
very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. That's the third out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
eighth. Felix
74,
Bautista.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in
Leading off for the
position to face a
Rangers,
couple of lefties
left
this
fielder,
inning.
Wyatt Langford.
Ball.
Fouled off. He was late. Fastball almost got him there. Hacks and misses. It's a
Up
strikeout.
next for the Rangers, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager, known for his late inning heroics.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Oh.
Two one now. And he swings through that one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right
Up
there.
next
It's
for
hard
the
to hit a
Rangers,
baseball much better
right
than that,
fielder,
and even a lot of
Brandon
professional
Nimmo.
hitters
Now
aren't able to
running at
reach
first
an
for the
exit velo of
Rangers,
114
number
miles per
23,
hour. Tell you what,
Michael
that's a
Hellman.
very impressive swing of the bat.
So next to hit for Texas, Brandon Nimmo. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Outside. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Bautista keeping him close. Here's a 2-1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman, Jake
Next to
Berger.
bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Next offering is outside.
Ball 2.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And 1-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Backed off the plate that time.
That's a really good take.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Fielder Tyler.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
On the ground to the left, Hellman. And that's the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley. This is his first appearance of the season. Digging in, Josh Young, 1 for 3.
Josh Young.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swings through that one for strike one. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson should have this one. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Smith, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Chris Martin. This is his 3rd time out this year. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now, Pete Alonso, the outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Line drive, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
He was all over that one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here comes the 0-1. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jackson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Hit in the air, left field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. On to extra innings. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Peterson, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Outside low, and that's ball 2. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Go ahead, run on base. Wyatt Langford will hit next. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
That's too low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Michael Hellman digs in now.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
2 on, 1 out. Jackknife's out of the way. Off the plate inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Brandon Nimmo, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Puts a bunt down. Holiday in plenty of time to first. Two away. New pitcher on now, Andrew Kittredge.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Berger swings through it for strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Now pitching for Texas.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Garcia.
Well, he's the guy they.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Colton Cowser now at the plate, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
No, that's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Up next for the Orioles.
So now with one away and a man at second at the plate, Jordan Westburg. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Ball one.
Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. So digging in, Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right.
No, that's high.
They're down to their final strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Just misses. 3-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high level.
Carter Baumler takes over on the mound.
O'Neill.
And now Tyler O'Neill. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that misses. And it's 1-0. The Rangers trying to close out a 2-run lead here in extra innings. That's off the inside corner, and the count now 2-0. Just missed. And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Misses again, 5 in a row. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And there's a ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
To the right side, Berger. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started
and
after
now,
this.
Please welcome your Miami Marlins.
And getting the start for Miami, Braxton Garrett. What do we have on him?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Okay, all set to go. Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Kyle Teel.
And this interleague matchup is underway. Way out front for strike two.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Here's the 0-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Got him swinging.
Batting second, the
and
right
now it's
fielder,
Austin
number
Hayes.
21, Austin Hayes.
Garrett. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Lone Depot Park just underway here. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
Batting third, the shortstop.
One down.
Colson
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
A couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Munetaka Murakami. Two on, one out. And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Heads up base running right there.
The 1-1.
Ball.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important? Rip to short. In plenty of time to first. Now two away as they get a run across. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Lenny Sosa.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. In the dirt. Runner at second, two down. You're in game one of this three-game set.
Ball, that's low.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Montgomery scores. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Chase Mydroth in the box now. Takes strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound here today, Anthony Kay. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Marcy.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's in.
Just
outside.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4.
That's
Tried
low.
another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now here is Heriberto Hernandez. Hit on the ground to short. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Lone
Leading
Depot
off for the
Park,
White Sox,
here's the
the
White Sox
designated
DH,
hitter,
Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi.
And that is out of play. Benintendi matched a homer in his last game. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The center fielder, Luis Angel
So up next for Chicago,
Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Ball, that's inside.
Acuna measures 5 feet 8 inches, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 25.
And up next for Chicago, Derek Hill.
Hill.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
This
Ball,
is one of
that's
those
outside.
situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 2-1 is high. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And that's 4
Up next
strikeouts.
for Chicago, the catcher,
Back to the
number
top of the
8,
White Sox
Kyle
lineup. Kyle
Teal.
Teal digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in safely. The 1-1. And the slider
outside.
just misses. Outside low. Ball 3. That clips a corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Right through there. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bottom of the inning.
Lead
And
off
now for the
the
Marlins, Christopher
the first
Morel.
baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one at
That's ball
95 missed up top. Ball 2. And there's
That's
a
a
ball.
ball.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the
Now here's the
designated
Marlins
hitter,
DH, Connor Norby.
Norby.
Nope, outside.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. There's a 1-1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Fastball
Ball 2.
almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's to third. Sosa zips it across, Already 2 out here in the home half
Batting
of inning
sixth,
number 2.
The second baseman.
2 down,
Xavier
base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hey!
Ground ball left side. Sanoja throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Chicago.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey!
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Chicago, the first
And up
baseman,
next
number
for
5,
Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
Murakami.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out swinging.
Up next for
So he
Chicago,
picks up his
the third
6th
baseman,
strikeout of the ball
Lenny
game.
Sosa.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
They seem to be a little aggressive at the plate today, specifically going after that changeup. Swinging out of the zone is only going to hurt your chances to do any damage.
Oh, that's it.
And that one is inside ball 1. On the ground to third. Inning over. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Marlins,
right
Griffin
fielder,
Conine.
number 18, Griffin Conine.
Ball, that's out.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. One up, one down.
The third baseman, number
Javier
8,
Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hill takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Batting
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Ball one.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Almost got him. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground, Montgomery. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Chase Meidroth steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Stays alive. That's outside, and that's ball 3. On the ground to the left, and he can't come up with it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Andrew Benintendi steps up. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for Chicago.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Single to right in his first trip. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Now a chance for Derek Hill. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Ball.
The 1-0. Ripped to right. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one way inside. And a big swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a bouncer. Sosa. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
And there's a foul ball. The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Ball inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings through that.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. It kind of
Ryan Gusto gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gusto.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Teal on at first. Nobody out. Gusto, a 6'4" righty, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now
That's
it's filled
ball
up.
3.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Hayes wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 2 for 2. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The 2-2 now. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Teal into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Oh, right to the backstop. The throw to third. He's in there. Teal up to third on the wild pitch. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Leading up for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The lefty, the 1-0. That's to third. Sosa over to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's out.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but...
Oh, that got him.
That ball got him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Number 18, Griffin Conine.
Step off throw to first. Out. They got him, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching for the
New
Marlins,
pitcher for the Marlins, Lake Bacher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Down to third baseman, Lenyn Sosa. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first.
Ball, that's out. That's ball 2.
On the ground, out to short. To first,
He's out.
and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the
batter, number
6th.
10, second baseman, Chase Meindroff.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Ball,
He's
that's
just
strike.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. That was the
Ball
sweeper,
3.
but it missed. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And there's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Benintendi in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That pitch gets the corner. That is strike two. Benintendi wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 2-1. Runner on the go. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. Into the second deck it goes. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Just missed. And that's ball four.
No, ball four.
Up next for the White Sox.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Derek Hill. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Acuna, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings through the sweeper.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Oh, now a great stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, number 8, Kyle Teal. Now pitching for the
So
Marlins.
the Marlins go with a new arm,
Number
Cade
58,
Gibson.
Cade
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. This one in the air center field. Marcy has a beat on it, and that'll do it. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
The right fielder, number 18, Griffin Conine.
Okay, back to work.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch misses inside. Full count now. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Ball.
The The White Sox leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, safe at second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nope,
Lopez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. One out and a runner at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 3. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 2-1. And that's down and away. Late swing, foul to the left. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. Hayes settles under it. Makes the grab. And here is Jacob Marcy.
The center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Marcy tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. The lefty, the 1-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
Lopez back on a dive. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, Austin Hayes.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Hayes aboard here at first with nobody out. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Got him swinging on the curveball. One gone here.
Chicago, the first baseman,
So now with one away and a man at second.
Murakami.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Ball 1. Ball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Lenin Sosa.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Next
Oh,
pitch is
that pitch is
outside. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position,
That pitch is
he's
in.
got to find a
Ball
way to throw a quality strike.
And ball
The batter,
4,
number
2
10,
aboard. A
second
new arm
baseman,
into the game,
Chase
the righty, Calvin
Mindra.
Fauché.
Now
Well, they need
pitching
someone to
for
stop the
Marlins,
bleed and keep the score
number
right where it
53,
is. Seems like a
Calvin
tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
My draw. In the box now, take strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Now pitching for the
Mike
White Sox,
Vassell gets the
number
call from the
61,
pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Vassell.
with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Leading up for the
attacking these
Marlins,
hitters.
The catcher, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
This to third. Fires across
He's
the
out.
diamond. And the leadoff hitter set down to
Up
open the
next for the
7th.
Marlins, the first baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hayes on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The batter,
Connor
number
Norby,
1,
the next up for the
designated
Marlins.
hitter, Connor Norby.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. My draw. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Benintendi up here. He's already homered here in this one.
Benintendi.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Boucher in his third season, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Drilled out towards left center field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And a base hit on a line. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Digging in, Derek Hill. That's in there. Strike one. Just missed.
That's out.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
For the White Sox, the catcher, number
Back
8,
to the top of the order now. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hey!
Close one doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Griffin Conine now at the plate. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball two.
Late on that fastball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Next offering is outside. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and one gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Hey!
High fly ball, right field. Hayes settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Otto Lopez, the next to hit.
Shortstop.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings over the top of that one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That misses, and now 3-1. That one fouled off. And that is low for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Stowers.
Hey.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And look out.
Hit him.
As that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Marlins, the
New pitcher on here,
Jacob
Grant Taylor.
Marcy. Now pitching for the White Sox.
First and second,
Number 31,
2 outs.
Grant
Jacob Marcy will hit
Taylor.
next. Taylor. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the K.
Now pitching for the
New
Marlins,
pitcher for the Marlins,
number
Jansen
26,
Junk.
Jansen Junk. Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
In the air, left field, Stowers settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your
Up
first
next
out of the
Chicago,
ball game.
The first baseman, number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
The 1-0. And another ball. That one ripped, but foul. To the right side. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Now it's the Marlins
Leading
catcher,
up for the
Heriberto
Marlins, the catcher,
Hernandez.
number 13,
0 for 3 in this one.
Heriberto Hernandez.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
And a foul ball. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. Ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Morel thought that
The
one
batter,
missed, and
number
here
one.
comes a challenge.
Designated
Good
hitter,
eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their
Norby.
challenges. Swings and misses. It's a
The
strikeout.
batter, number
And the
one.
Marlins with just one
Designated
out
hitter,
left.
Connor.
Now, Connor Norby,
Norby.
1 for 3.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.